I've had several people ask me why in the world I came back to Jackson Christian as superintendent, and after a day like today I can easily tell you why. I love the kids and I love the staff, but aside from that, the first thing this morning I like to walk down the hall and greet the kids and greet the staff, and we've had a few days off, and just see how everyone's doing. Everyone is bright and cheery and healthy. But I noticed that one of our alumni parents was walking towards me and with a little smile on his face, and so I turned around, went back, and we talked and chatted, and he handed me a check, and he said, we love the school, love what's going on here, we want to help the school out. And he had me open it. It was a check for about $14,500. Now let me give you a little background to that. Last week I had one of my cash flow meetings with Lois Acker. And down the line there's a week about 3 or 4 weeks out where it looks a little bumpy. A little bumpy is an understatement. We were $12,000 short. And as soon as I saw that, I told him, praise God. Here's what we were concerned about, what we've been praying about. And he was glad to be an answer to prayer, and he didn't even know it. Fast forward, half an hour, and I was talking to one of the staff, and I said, I loved last week's Prosperous Plans Week. Prosperous Plans is where we invite alumni from years back, some back in the 80s and 70s, excuse me, not the 70s, 80s, 90s, and into the 2000 mark, and just ask them to come in and tell our students today what life was like back then, what they thought life was going to be like, and how things have turned out. And it was the most fruitful, God-inspired Prosperous Plans Week we've ever had. Outstanding week. Food was good. We had kids singing music, and it was good, and the speakers were outstanding. But this staff member said, God touched my heart in Prosperous Plans Week, and he spoke to me, and he gave me more contentment than I've had in a long time. So here we have an alumni parent coming in, we have a staff member, and then at lunch I'm meeting with the kids that are graduating, the seniors, and they come in groups of 5 or 6 at a time, and we just sit and talk, and we give them a little form, and on that form is 4 things: the academic side, the athletic side, the arts, that's drama, band, choir, the art class, and then we have the social life of the school and the spiritual life of the school. And we asked them to rate what's the most important part of our school to you. And none of these kids put their names on it. It's not a test. I don't even know who wrote what. They all wrote comments. But every one of those students today wrote, the spiritual life of this school is what's made it for me. Our alumni that's gone off, they come back and talk. They say it's the spiritual life of this school. I want to tell you, that's why I'm back, because here we're free to talk about Jesus Christ. We're here to try to implant Jesus Christ into the souls of these kids, and it's working. 100%? No. But a vast majority of our kids love the Lord. They want to serve Him. They want to walk with Him. They want to enjoy Him. I just need to tell you in this hour, now registration's coming up, folks, and in this hour in the United States, Jesus said in Hebrews chapter 10, forsake not the assembling of yourselves together, and all the more as you see the day approaching. And what we need to understand is, what day is he talking about? Well, he's talking about the day of the Lord, the time of Jacob's trouble, is what we call the tribulation period. As you see that approaching, he says, get back together, get back in church, you need it. What we find, it's going the other way, and the Lord knew that. That's why he warns us. But I want to tell you, the things that are going on in our country, the things that are going on in the world around us, tell us that if ever we needed strong Christian schools like Jackson's Christian School, it's right now. We just want you to know we love you, love your kids, and we just want to be a blessing to them. Send them. Tell your neighbors' kids, this is where they ought to be. Bless you.